So lately I've been on a big sports documentary kick. And The Last Dance, the one about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls, it's incredible. You see, Jordan, he's not just a great athlete, he's an exceptional leader. And before anybody would say he led his team well, they would always say he led himself well. He was once even quoted saying, "You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them." Think about that. I have to believe something is possible before it happens. Doesn't that sound familiar? The New Testament is full of moments where Jesus asks some version of the question, "Do you believe?" And sometimes in John 5, he phrases it like, "Do you want to be made well?" Odd question, right? Like, duh. Yeah, of course. But Jesus isn't just asking about a man's condition. He's pressing into the deeper question. He's saying, do you actually expect me to do something? See, when we stop expecting God to move, things don't necessarily get bad. They just kind of stay fine, normal, average. And when you hear those words, just fine, what comes to your mind? Is it your health or your marriage, maybe your purpose, your job, your relationship with Jesus? I don't know, but do you ever wonder what might happen if the God of abundance got a hold of those things? Because I believe the tension you're feeling, that discontentment in your soul, it's not random. It's an invitation, a holy nudge to ask Jesus, do I expect abundance from you? In John 5, this guy at the pool of Bethesda, I'm sure he had faith at one point. He believed that God would move, but after 38 years of waiting, he forgot. He settled. And I know that feeling because my wife and I, we've had moments in our marriage where we look at each other and we say, remember when we used to fight for an incredible life together and now this apathy has just crept in? See, just fine, it sneaks in when we're distracted from what matters the most. And so the question today isn't, where do you want to experience the fullness of God? That's an easy question. Everywhere. The real question is, what's distracting you from remembering the fullness God has for you? Invite Jesus into that space.